Hey everyone, welcome back to another demo video for the MPRUN software. This video is going to be focused primarily on being a simplified example of what the features are, what you can do with the software, and really the main functionality of it. Okay, I'm not going to do a deep dive into every little tool we have here. I'll just keep this video simple. So let's start with the course elements. Just press this little button right here, course elements picker. These all have shortcuts, obviously. And you can go in and pick an element. So I'm gonna pick a half pipe, and I think it's safe to mention you can also import SVG items. And then when you do, I'll just choose this one. You enter a name. I'll call it Keller, whatever. And it creates a button for that you can access that element, right? Now when you close this, you're gonna see, do you want to close this dialog? And the reason why it's giving you this is because you do have a button down there that imports it, and it's gonna remove that button as soon as you close it. So if we go back, it will no longer be there. So it doesn't delete the imported element, it just deletes the button that actually creates the import element. So now that we have our half pipe, I'll go ahead and scale this up. I'll do factor of, we can go 20. You can also use this slider right here in element properties. And then next I'm going to lock the position with the lock position tool. Now you can't move it. This is just a best practice in my opinion. Then now I'm going to use the path tool, but before I do, path tool is just basically what you draw your path with. I'll go ahead and change the color. Change it to a dash stroke, and we'll go with a size of 6 points. So now let me click on it, and you can update it before you or after you click on it too. It's not like you have to click on it every time you want to update it. And then I'll just go in and draw our path. And it's okay if you're outside of the white area, because you can think of the white area as your export area. And I'm gonna just draw this like I'm riding through the pipe, but my top view, right? Do nice. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so now that we have that, this becomes one movable element. I'll go ahead and lock it real quick with this tool. Another thing I can mention is the permanent lock tool, which basically, when you select an item, you can permanently lock it. You'll get a warning, so it doesn't just lock automatically. But you can no longer select it. It's permanent in there. It's done. It's as if you literally painted that onto the paper. So now that that's permanently locked, and I think it's also safe to mention everything is named. So when you hover over it, this is your canvas, this is your locked MPRUN element, and this is your permanently locked. You'll see that when you hover over it. Next, what if I want to do a fill for the stroke, just for style, and you can use this to draw state shapes. You can do that, stroke fill enabled down there. Click that, and then just click, where's that? Right there, restroke tool. And it's going to literally redraw the whole line. So this is good if you want to change the line color and the styles and all that. And pretty useful tool. So I'll go ahead and turn this off, and you can keep it there. And the other thing is, when you restroke it, just press the U key. Pretty easy thing. So now that we have our path drawn, I'll go ahead and label it. Before I do, change this to a blue. And when you draw the label, just click where you want the label to start, and then the label end. So I'll do that right there, right there, one right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. So you'll see, obviously these are in a dash pattern, so you could change that and go through and restroke them. So I'll do that for one of these. Just click U. But basically, also text blocks, they're restrokable. So when you use, it'll change the color of the selected text too. So pretty useful tool, the restroke tool is. Now that we have all this, you can go in and name these. So I'll just call this, let's do a back 5 when we get into the pipe. And you can go through and name these all your tricks along the path. So now that we have this, it's all it is exporting from here. So the export tool is right down here. It looks like a little share icon. Then you select your canvas, and if you don't know which canvas is which, just zoom in and you'll see the name at the top. Because you can also add canvases, I'll show you that real quick. Just with the add canvas tool, working on an icon for that. We'll go with 100, and then you can name it, I don't know, canvas 2. Then you create it, and you get this like movable canvas. So I recommend permanent locking it after you create it and find the area you want for it. And now when you actually go to export, you can choose if you want to export that canvas or the first canvas. This is canvas 1, so we'll export this one. And we'll do a PNG file just because it looks good. You can do plenty of files on here, and I'll name it this one I already have here. Shows you the export's good, and there you go. Our run, or our MPRUN document, or whatever you want to call it, is done now. So thanks for watching.